Let's take a look at Common Sense Machine AI and how much the tool has improved during the past few months. So over here I have my recently published video, and as we can see, for the statue of the hunter we have a lot of training failed, so the platform wasn't capable of generating the 3D model for none of those elements. Now within the previous version, if I'm gonna jump over here and take a look at my recent models, I will also put a link to the original object, which is this one. As we can see, this is from Sketchfab, statue of a hunter. We have the user that has uploaded the model. And let's take a look at the Common Sense AI models. So initially we have this one over here. As we can see, we have, let's say, the hunter and the dog over here. So this one is cropped. It was cropped in the, let's say, image. As we can see, I rotated the camera for that. I will have this downloaded so that the refined mesh as a GLB format. And I will go back and let's take a look at the other. So as you can see, this model is a lot better. This was a different perspective. And we have the character, and we also have the dog. Over here there's a little bit of weird clipping between those two. But for the, let's say, the bottom stand, as we can see, we have a 3D model generated. But as you may know, Common Sense AI adds a lot of elements within the model, so it's not a perfect reconstruction of that one. So I will have that saved as a GLB as well. Let's take a look at a different one, which is this one. As we can see, we have the profile of the dog. So the dog has two heads, but that's a different story. And over here we have a much more darker model. Let me have this open as well over here. So we have 3 models already. Let's go to the 4th one. As you can see over here, we have the profile of the dog. We only have 3 legs for the dog, and we also have the profile for the hunter. And we still have a final model, which is this one. As you can see, this is the best model. So we have the dog. It's still oddly had, as you can see, but otherwise the hunter and also the dog has 4 legs. So this is, let's say, the most accurate 3D model. So if I will jump within Blender and I will have those imported, so I want to import GLB files, and I know that they should be within downloads. All those models, have them imported, and we're gonna see those. And I will also want to bring the original model, which is this one. I will have this downloaded as well as a GLB file, and within Blender I will have that open as well. But before that, I will also have these elements translated. So on the y-axis, I will have them slightly aligned. So those are the models. And we also need to bring in the original one. So import GLB, and we have the statue of the hunter. So we have that model loaded, but as you can see, this is not positioned within the origin. So let me move this within position. So over there, afterwards on the y-axis, and this is quite large. So I'm just gonna make this statue a little bit smaller, and let's take a look at the result. So we have the original model over here. As we can see, there are a lot of details quite fine details within the texture. So we see the head of the dog over here. As we can see, there are two different breeds. So this one is different, and we also have the hunter in high details, so we can see all those elements. Now if I'm gonna move the texture, so just hide it in order to see the 3D model with the solid mesh, we're gonna see that a lot of those details will still be maintained within the 3D model. And let's take a look over here. So we see the profile of that, the dog, and within the texture we have some details. Let's go to the next one, and over here we see some more details on the head, but again those are not present within the geometry, just within the texture. Over here there are some more details. As we can also see, there's a head added to the hunter, but overall the shape of the let's say that person is a lot better illustrated over here, and with the texture it looks quite decent. If you're gonna go a little bit further within the model, you're gonna see that for the body of this one it is also quite decent. Only for the head there are some elements, and for the last model that we have over here, this will have the most details for both the dog and also the character. Okay, so I'm really curious, what is your opinion regarding Common Sense AI Machine? As you can see, within the past few months, this tool has become quite powerful. So for some elements that it wasn't able to create a 3D model, it can now create some decent 3D models. Also, let me know in the comments section if you are using any other image to 3D model AI solutions, because I would like to have those reviewed as well. Okay, so I will position a similar video to the left and a subscribe button to the right. Thanks for watching.